In this video, I would like to talk about the Song of Solomon chapter 8 verse 5, which reads as follows. Who is this coming up from the wilderness leaning on her beloved? Beneath the apple tree, I awakened you. There your mother was in labor with you, there she was in labor and gave you birth. Yes, this world is compared to a big forest, and it consists of so many dangerous animals, like humans, and the forest is full of dark, which tells that we are making our life journey in the sin-filled world. Song of Solomon chapter 8 verse 5. Before we go into the video, please subscribe, like, and share with your near and dear. Leaning upon her beloved. This is the faith in Christ, whom her soul loved, and who loved her, is signified hereby. Strengthening herself on her beloved, deriving all her strength from him. To exercise grace, withstand temptation, and persevere to the end, conscious of her own weakness. Faith, in every sense of the word, is intended. Raised thee up under the apple tree. The bridegroom found her once asleep under an apple tree, and awoke her, and this happened to be the very place where her mother, taken in untimely labor, had brought her into the world. And here the bridegroom, in his fondness and familiarity, recalls these little adventures to her memory. I raised thee up under the apple tree. It was there that thy mother was corrupted, it was there that she who brought thee forth was violated. Spiritually, all this is applied to Eve losing her purity by sin, and Jesus as the promised seed raising her up by the promise of mercy, through the blood of his cross. David acknowledges in this verse that God takes pleasure in truth in a person's heart and soul, but David's heart and soul were defiled by sin. He had deceived himself by thinking he could get away with his sins. He tells in Psalm chapter 51 verse 5, Behold, I was shapen in iniquity, and in sin did my mother conceive me. Who is this coming up from the wilderness, leaning on her beloved? The verse speaks to the power of love and the importance of having someone to lean on. The wilderness is often used as a metaphor for difficult or challenging times in life in this world. And the fact that the woman in the verse is leaning on her beloved shows that she has found someone who is a source of strength and support. In a broader context, the Book of Song of Solomon is a love poem between two lovers. It celebrates the beauty and power of romantic love, and it is often interpreted as an allegory for the love between God and his people. The verse we are considering today speaks to the importance of having a close relationship with God and the power of relying on him during difficult times. As we look at the world around us, we see many people who are struggling. They are struggling with health problems, financial difficulties, relationship issues, and much more. In these challenging times, it can be easy to feel alone and overwhelmed. However, as Christians, we have access to a source of strength and support that is greater than anything the world has to offer. We have God, who is always with us and who promises to never leave us or forsake us. When we are going through difficult times, it can be tempting to try to handle things on our own. We might think that we can tough it out or that we don't want to burden anyone else with our problems. However, this approach often leads to more pain and difficulty. When we try to handle things on our own, we are more likely to become overwhelmed and make mistakes. We might also feel isolated and disconnected from others. This is where the message of Song of Solomon chapter 8 verse 5 comes in. The verse reminds us that we are not alone. We have a beloved, someone who cares for us deeply and who is always there to support us. This beloved is God, and he is ready and willing to help us through whatever challenges we might face. So, what does it mean to lean on God? In practical terms, it means turning to him in prayer and seeking his guidance and support. It means reading his word and finding comfort and strength in the promises that he has made. It also means reaching out to others in the Christian community and building relationships with other believers who can offer support and encouragement. When we lean on God, we are able to face the challenges of life with greater confidence and resilience. We know that we are not alone and that we have a source of strength that is greater than anything the world can offer. We are able to face our fears and doubts with a sense of peace and hope, knowing that God is with us every step of the way. In conclusion, the message of Song of Solomon chapter 8 verse 5 is a powerful reminder of the importance of having God to lean on during difficult times. As Christians, we have access to the ultimate source of strength and support of God. When we lean on him, we are able to face the challenges of life with greater confidence and resilience. If you are feeling overwhelmed or alone, I encourage you to turn to God. Spend time in prayer and seek His guidance and support. Read His Word and find comfort and strength in His promises. And reach out to others in the Christian community and build relationships with other believers who can offer support and encouragement. Remember, you are not alone. You have a beloved, and He is always there to help you through whatever challenges you might face. Please make sure to subscribe, like, and share with your near and dear. May our beloved bless us all. Thanks for watching.